ギリギリのスピードで世界は終わってくんだ。今僕だけにできること探しに行こう。雨上がりのバス停でピンと咲いたあの花も誰もが迷いながらも繰り返してる人生の1ページ。頭に描いてた理想と現実進むのもやめようかな。今日までの自分にセットしよう。ギリギリのスピードで世界は回ってくんだ。今僕にできることを探しに行こう。きっとねそこには確かな揺るがないものがあった。最高高く高く空へ今フライハイ。Hi there. I'm here again. Like I mentioned last time, here, I brought you some books from my room. They're all wonderful books, and I'd love for you to read them when you get a chance. I'm gonna put them on your bookshelf, okay? With all the books I brought, your bookshelves filled out quite nicely. It's amazing, no matter how many times I see it, when a bookshelf has been filled, so has my heart. Looking at my favorite things always calms me down. Before I came over here, I was with my sisters. They're younger, and they're twins. The one in blue is Rom. She's the quiet one. The one in pink is Ram. She's really energetic. They get mixed up all the time, but Ram is the older one of the two. I'm proud of them both, and they're so cute. Oh, I just realized, you must know about both of them by now. They can be a handful sometimes. If I take my eyes off of them for a second, they'll get into trouble. I'm busy all day, so I'm not always able to look after them. It's understandable that they'd get into mischief here and there, but I just don't have a lot of time to hang out with them. But besides that, I'm not the most outgoing individual in the world, so it's hard for me to take the initiative. So, Even if they get into a little mischief, I almost welcome it, as long as they're doing something with me. But I will get angry if they end up drawing on any of my important documents. I'm not really great at leading people, but it brings me so much happiness to know Rom and Ram rely on me. Player, does it make you happy to know someone relies on you, even if you're not a leader? It's nice, isn't it? It helps when it's someone you know well. It encourages you to be a better person. I feel better knowing that you feel the same way I do. I'm glad. Oh, I apologize. Somehow this turned into me confiding in you. I don't have a lot of people I can talk to about this. I have Neptune and the other goddesses, but I don't know. They're more like rivals. Even though we spur each other on to be better fighters, I don't think we ever just talk about our feelings. Oh, wait. What in the world am I saying? I'm really sorry. I guess I'll head home for today. I feel like I just kept on talking, but I'm glad you were here to listen. Thanks for spending so much time with me today. I appreciate you a lot.
Hello. You seem like you are doing well. I came here today because I wish to tell you something special. During tea time, a brilliant idea for a new game just came to mind. Oh, pardon me. I just wanted to inquire about your opinion on it. Allow me to gather myself so I can better explain the story. Danger once again looms over game industry, threatening peace throughout the land. The story is set in Lestation, a nation ruled by the goddess Noir. Its economy prospers due to its many industries and massive amounts of trading. However, there were those who loathed this nation. Its basilicom, Lestation's pillar, was captured, and Noir was captured. The perfect coup d'etat. New Lestation, as named by the coup, isolated it from the world. It seemed that the death of Lestation's freedom was imminent, but there remained a single hope. Yes, it is Uni, Lestation CPU candidate! So, that is the game's prologue, for now. The next thing to discuss would be its game system. Using a TPS view, various stage elements can be destroyed, and in order to boost its visual impact, all playable characters are robots. Of course, the mechanic is Uni's dear friend, Nepgear. Rom and Ram are a clever pair of analysts. Also, you use heavy weapons to knock enemies and whole stages down. It will be supremely exhilarating, let me assure you. The game is based on robots, but by inserting Uni's voice and cutscenes of her in between the action, the player can see how cute she is in the cockpit. This is the ultimate marriage of moe and mayhem. Well, I personally would love a cutscene of Uni making an entrance by smashing the Basilicom wall as she's saying, "Let's party!" That about does it for my general explanation. What do you think? Is this a game you would play? That is excellent! Of course, a savvy gamer like yourself would want to play this. Hearing you say this has inspired me greatly. But then... I explained my concept to Noir before, but... "There's no way Lestation's name would ever be on such a stupid game. I won't allow it," she said. And so it was rejected. I built my original plans around using myself as the game's main character. When I started to highlight the younger sisters, though, it just became this. But I am beginning to feel that it would be a waste to give up at this point. Going off your impression, I should approach Neptune and Blanc about it as well. If it is popular with them, then I will work with Noir and take it in a direction she can agree with. Okay, that's it. I must revise my plan and organize my presentation so I can show her immediately. Thank you for listening to me, player. I will take my leave for the day. All right.
Fighting is such a waste of time. Prepare yourself! I'll take credit for that one.
You wanna be starting something?
What? Ow! Yeah! Yeah!
What the hell did you say?
Ow!
What?
Not bad.
Here.
Ow!
What the hell did you say?
Not bad. Don't underestimate me. Here.
You wanna be starting something? Here.
What? Yeah! Prepare, wimp. Thanks, everyone, for all your help. have one of those. So tasty. This is a good spot. Phew. You know, I'm kind of starting to feel like this room is my home away from home. I always talk about myself when I'm here, so today I'd like to actually talk about you. Oh, hey, what do you know about psychics? Has anyone ever given you a reading before? I'm going to perform a psychic reading on the very saved data stored in your console. Ah, what's this? Ooh, why do you have so many games about girls with incredibly nice bodies? I'm just kidding. I'm not actually a psychic. I scared ya, didn't I? If I actually had powers like that, I'd be able to find out what you're really into. Although, I guess I could just ask. Like, what type of person do you like having fun with? Do you think you can get along with a girl like me? Am I your type? Really? Yippee! To be honest, I've been wondering if I should try to be more heroine-esque or something. Oh. Too bad. It's time to go. See ya! Oh, hello, player. After the last time I left, I was thinking about the way that I'd been acting around you. It wasn't my usual self. People usually tell me that I'm a little rough around the edges, so I guess I wanted to try being more polite is all. And I heard that you were a being who could interact with lots of dimensions, so I was nervous about the kind of person you'd be. But as I talked to you, I realized you're not that different from us. All of this to say, I don't think I should try and force being so polite. Because all I really want is to just become a closer friend to you. Player, I'm going to try and act more like myself. I want to be more comfortable around you, so I'd appreciate it if you would just act like yourself around me too. So, let's be friends. I know. I've been meaning to ask you, but the timing never works out. Player, can I register you to my Our Tomo collection? It's a game where you can register your friends as avatars and watch them interact with each other. It might sound kind of boring, but it's actually pretty fun. The game has a lot of elements, but the #1 selling point is how these artificial relationships can form all on their own. To give an example using my data, Neptune and Noir, the comedian and the realist, have pretty much switched roles in-game. The usual scenario is, of course, Noir is really serious and naive, and Neptune just cracks a lot of jokes while helping people. Vert has formed a weird comedy duo with Uzume, and they practice their routines up on a roof. As for my avatar, she recently debuted as an idol, and she performs and sings while wearing a squid costume. I'm really terrible at performing in front of people, so watching it makes me feel pretty strange. Now that I've explained it, is it okay if I registered you as a resident too? Thank you. Okay then, I'll do it when I get home. I'll make your face look super realistic too. Anyway, today, I brought this card set with me, 100 Poems, Special Edition, although I think it's more commonly known as Karuta. It's a beautiful game. But the content of the poems might be a little different from the ones you have in your world. I think the rules might be the same, though. Just so you know, this isn't just any old card game, and it's much more than a simple memory game. It might not be in book form, but it's a proper collection of beautiful poetry. Poetry has a way of holding the emotions of its author in the scenes it portrays. By analyzing them, we can infer a deeper meaning that exists well beyond the words. Also, whether or not you're able to understand a poem makes all the difference as to whether you can memorize them easily or not. Let me read you my favorite one in this collection. For your precious sake, once my eager life itself was not dear to me. This poem is about a sacrificial kind of love. The speaker in it loves the person they're talking to very much, but I relate most to this part. But now it is my heart's desire that long, long years it may endure. It means, even though meeting was beautiful in itself, it isn't enough. They'd like to stay together for all eternity. What? What's with the face? If you make a good friend, or have a sister, it's just normal to want to cherish that relationship. Wait, are you trying to say this phrase doesn't suit me? Nah, I'm just kidding. I'm not the type to make jokes like that. That was new for me. It's kind of strange. You know, when I'm with you, well, I'm gonna go home now. You know, come to think of it, I never taught Rom and Ram 100 poems. I think I'll play with them using simple rules when I get back. See ya.